Yo, what's good? It's Capital X TV. Um, Today I'm gonna continue on with the, dropping gems for those dealing with the system, the criminal justice system, being in prison, locked up. You know what I'm saying? About to get out. The first one I was saying, how to basically do your time. I was saying that you should start preparing for your release the moment that you get sentenced. The moment that cell door slams behind you, you start preparing for your release, improving yourself, working on yourself throughout your whole bid. That way when you get out, you basically have a plan laid out, and you map out where you want to go, what you want to do. It's for me, it was like, yeah, the difference between going back and staying out. It really helped me, and I try to share this with as many people as possible. I mean, it's not like everybody goes back, but I mean, like I said, you check the recidivism rate, it's crazy in the U.S. It's up in, I don't know what it is exactly. I haven't looked at it in a long time, but the last time I checked, it was somewhere around 75, between 75 and 80% recidivism rate, people going back. Like I said, either because of parole violations or with a new charge. Alright, so if you've done the work while you're doing time, worked on yourself, you know what I mean, and yeah, prepared the best that you possibly could, making plans of what you want to do when you get out, what direction you want to go in. If you've done the work, you should have noticed, or you will notice while you're doing that work, that yeah, you kind of outgrow a lot of people. I personally, my last the 5-year bid that I did, I got like next to no visits. I think a couple family members came once or twice, and once they did come, I was like, just don't come back. It was difficult for me to, you kind of reconnect. All they want to talk about is what's going on in the outside world, and it would take me a few days to get back into my game, back into my focus. So. But yeah, I wasn't writing people's, writing my boys and nothing like that, like I had done in the past. It was about me, that last bid that I did. So upon my release, I took advice from going to the rooms, AANA, which basically in prison, it's like one of few programs that they offer. You got the GED program, you got NA and AA. Sometimes they give you one-on-one counseling dependent, and anything else is pretty much non-existent. In other states, I know they offer college courses, but in the state of New Jersey and the state of New York, they did away with that a long time ago. I don't know if they brought it back, but I know when I was going through the system, it was non-existent. But I took this, advice from the NA and AA, which states to stay sober and to stay clean, you have to change people, places, and things, And when they said that, I had remembered, trying to change people, places, and things. I would change places like geographically. I said in earlier posts, I had moved around a lot, but the thing was I would stay the same. So no matter where I went, I was taking myself with me. So I usually wound up in similar situations, in similar environments, if you feel me on that. It was like, yeah, nothing really changed no matter where I went. I wound up in the thick of things. Almost like they say, if you're looking for trouble, you're going to find it. So it's sort of like that. But this go around, like I said, I had worked on myself for 5 years, actually 6, because I started before I got sentenced. And so I had in mind that, yeah, I needed to change people, places, and things, and I took it to the extreme. I mean, if I had to go someplace and it was, near a place that I used to frequent, I would go, man, 4 or 5 blocks out of my way just to not walk down the street where I could possibly run into somebody from, from my past, and that's how I rolled. And part of my plan while I was locked up, I wanted to, I wanted to go to college and get higher learning, which in another post I will share how I went about that, because I actually ended up getting a full Pell Grant, which was crazy. But yeah, I'll let you in on that. But so yeah, when I got out, I tried to avoid any old stomping grounds. I didn't contact anybody. And I mean, you know how it is. You get out, you got your shines, and usually you get that special treatment. People be like, hey, treating you like a rock star when you first get out. Man, I wasn't trying to get that. Not this go around. It's like in the past, it's like, yeah, it feels all good the first couple of days, and then it starts to wear off. And by the time you get to like a week out on the streets, it's the same old, and a lot of people don't make it past that first week, because you go out, you get that special treatment, everybody wants to, get you high, get you drunk, and you with that stinking thinking before you catch a new charge. It's that simple, it's that easy, or you violate. So I just avoided everything, and I ended up signing up for classes in a local community college. Talk about a different world. I was like, I mean, of course I knew about colleges, but I had never been on a campus or, anything remotely near that. So coming from the streets, being on the streets for, 20 years, and then walking across a college campus, it was like I was on a different planet. It was totally, it felt foreign. It felt so foreign to me. But at the same time, it felt good, and met new people, and people that were actually going for goals, and were working towards something. And I'm not gonna say that I got along great with a lot of students. I more got along with like my professors, which was cool. And I'll get into that in another post as well. How the whole education thing, how I went about that, But the importance of staying the course and changing people, places, and things, for me was, that's why I think I made it this time around, and and didn't wind up going back like I was doing repeatedly. So working on myself, and definitely staying focused on changing people, places, and things. Like I said, I took that from NA and AA. I did the rooms for, the whole time I was in. I started before I went in. I went to the rooms and did 5 years, going to the rooms. And when I got out, I started going to the rooms, but then I kind of weaned off, for my own personal reasons. And I'm not, I got nothing bad to say about NA and AA. They've helped so many people, and and really and truly, I could say they helped me in a lot of ways. And that gem right there of changing people, places, and things, it really, it made a huge difference. And it's funny, I was preparing to do this vid, this vlog on changing people, places, and things. And just like 2 days ago, I was talking to my cousin, and my cousin and me, we ran the streets for many years, and we did time at different, in different joints, different bids. But and he was saying where he's located now, basically what has kept him out was that he changed people, places, and things. So when he said that, I was just like, well, that it's already thinking of saying that, and here we go. So both me and my cousin managed to stay out because we changed people, places, and things. But the vital, ingredient there is changing yourself, because you can change people, places, and things, but if you come with the same type of thinking, it's not going to work. You're definitely going to wind up in the same problems and the same situations and eventually the same environments. So work on yourself. Prepare for your release from the moment you go in, and if you already out, you can start working on yourself, man. Get your nose in some books. If you don't have books, can't buy books, free public library, man. And just, I'm telling you, feeding your mind with some healthy information is just a huge plus. I said autobiographies of people that came from the same type of environments and made it. Those are gems. You find nothing but gems in those. Self-help books, are always good, for positive thinking. And yeah, maybe I'll make some vlogs and I will let y'all know some of the books that really helped change my life. Alright, so there you go. It said changing people, places, and things. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you're getting ready to get out, or you know somebody that's getting ready to get out, you could drop that gem on them. It's important that they change people, places, and things. You got to make that sacrifice. And if you change yourself, you will see that the new people that come into your life, because you're projecting this new positive outlook and you're trying to do something, the people that will come into your life will fit, and those old people that you ran, the streets with and whatnot, you will outgrow them. Trust me, you outgrow them. And even when you do start, if you do run into one, somebody from your past, eventually you will see that you definitely have outgrown them. And just so you know, I know it's difficult to change people, places, things. If you ain't got no money, you ain't got no support system, you're getting out and you're going to be dropped off right in the middle of things. But like I said, you can avoid it if you stay focused and you stay aware. Like I said, I would go 5-10 blocks out of my way just to avoid a street that I know. I would definitely run into somebody. I didn't frequent any places that I had done in the past. Everything was brand spanking new, and my life became brand spanking new. So anyway, let me know what you think. If you can add to this for people that may come across this, you just put it down in the comments below. If you disagree, you can put it in the comments below, and we can build on it and see if we can make it something even stronger and better for the people that come along and that come across this vlog. Alright, so till next time, man, I wish you peace. It's Capital X TV.